Extreme vetting is how President Trump characterizes his ban on certain refugees, along with all visitors from 7 predominantly Muslim countries from coming into the U.S. Trump's pronouncement coming during his first visit to the Pentagon as commander-in-chief.
To keep radical Islamic terrorists out of the United States of America. We don't want them here.
The order stops people from Iraq, Syria, Iran, Sudan, Libya, Somalia, and Yemen from entering the United States for 90 days. It also suspends the U.S. refugee admissions program for about 4 months until members of Trump's cabinet believe the person is properly vetted.
We want to ensure that we are not admitting into our country the very threats our soldiers are fighting overseas.
The president told the Christian Broadcasting Network Christians will be given priority.
If you were a Christian in Syria, it was impossible, at least very tough to get into the United States. If you were a Muslim, you could come in. I thought it was very unfair. So we are going to help them.
Critics say the order hurts more than it helps.
We are going to need Muslim allies more than anybody else if we're going to be successful in this fight.
Well, north of the border, most people not impressed with Trump's latest moves.
I don't really understand what the purpose of that is, as knowing that America is basically a country that is built by immigrants.
Others fear the long-term effects of the executive order.
It's like so detrimental even past the 4 years. Like even when, let's say he doesn't get reelected, which I hope he never does, like the damage that he will cause in the 4 years, it can even be repaired.
But not everyone thinks the bans are a bad thing. Is that the right way to go?
Sure. I think if he thinks it's the right thing for them, they should just solve the problems that are currently in the U.S. and maybe then move on.
With Canadian and U.S. national security so intertwined, could we be forced to consider something like this? Many are hoping not.
We should stay out of this. It's not our problem.
Is it possible, though?
Yeah. Look around, like, everyone is multicultural out here,
Now, on a related note, Trump did say he spoke to Mexico's President Enrique Peña Nieto by phone a day after Peña Nieto canceled their face-to-face meeting because of Trump's confirmation of his border wall plans and getting Mexico to pay for it. Now, Trump described it as a very good call.